Hello, hello. Hi, ladies. It is Melissa Wilkes here. You are your group expert on weight loss and also on emotional eating. And I wanted to make today's session about how to kickstart for weight loss and why this can be a real game changer when you're really wanting to see some progress. So, one of the biggest things is I find from working with women for nearly 10 years is we're trying to do things the old way, the way we used to do it, the way that used to work when we were younger. We're stuck in the kind of Googling dieting also way of living where you're eating really healthy and then you get into a bit of a spiral with your food and you start snacking and you start eating out and splurging and then you're feeling like you're putting on a bit of weight. So you start Googling some diets and looking at what's the next thing to try. So many people say to me, I've tried keto, I've tried carnivore. I know carnivore is getting really popular at the moment. Tried all these different diets and it worked for my friend or it worked for my sister and it's not working for me and I'm just feeling really stuck and I don't know what to do. Look, this is why the Kickstart is like what I think a really great foundation for you because it's about you taking responsibility for the changes that you're wanting to make. You're not trying to copy something that someone else has done and got results from. You're actually trying what works for you. And I feel like when we have a kick start or a reset, we're more likely to have success because it's just that initial momentum and knowledge to get us started that we're needing. Because for a lot of women, especially in this Facebook group, reaching out, sending me messages, and it's a lot of, I know what to do, I just can't get started. And look, I know how frustrating it is when you feel stuck, when you're really wanting to lose weight, and you want to get started, but you don't know where to start. Or worse, you keep starting and stopping and starting and stopping because you don't have those real foundations to get you there so that you can hit those results. So I've got something really awesome I wanted to share with you at the end. But first of all, I wanted to give you some really important tips for you to be able to have a kickstart to your weight loss. And if it's not weight loss, it can still be that it's focused on health, which is actually, I think, better. And weight loss can be just a fantastic side product of it. So look at it like that. Here are my goals. This is what I'm wanting to achieve. I'm feeling a bit stuck and I'm going to look at this as my Kickstarter opportunity. So here's three key fundamentals to kickstart your weight loss journey right now. Okay. And remember, make it unique to you because there's no point in you trying to do something that is designed for someone else when you have your own specific and unique needs. So the first thing is to stop trying to eat less. Instead of trying to eat less, which is the whole diet culture that we've been brought up with, instead of trying to eat less, look at how you can eat smarter. And that is so much more empowering, right? So a lot of women think that if we eat as little as possible, like a bird, we're going to lose weight. But here's the truth. Eating too little will slow your metabolism down. In most cases, it's going to increase cravings and it can lead to binge eating later on. Plus, you might not be getting enough nutrients in if you're eating too little. So instead of looking at how you can restrict yourself with your food, focus on what can you add in? What can you add in and bring in to your meals to keep you full, but also to give you the energy that you're seeking and to feel really satisfied from the meal. There's no point in going and creating a meal that you don't feel excited about. It's so much better to create a meal that you get excited about and you feel really full and sustained at the end. So one of the things I suggest is make protein your priority. So think of your eggs, chicken, fish, tofu, maybe Greek yogurt. Protein keeps you full. It helps prevent muscle loss as we lose weight, which is not what we're needing to get real, true quality weight loss. We want to be increasing our muscle, not in a bodybuilding kind of way, in a nice, healthy kind of way. Look at how you can add some healthy fats. things like your avocados, your nuts, your healthy cooking oils, your olive oil, coconut oil. I'm a big one for just salmon because it's proteins and fats in there. And the healthy fats is going to oil your brain and also going to keep those cravings away. And then start looking at how you can swap out. So I didn't say restrict, but swap out some of the more starchy carbs or heavy kind of carbs and bring in things like quinoa, your sweet potato, some of those more whole grains. And that's going to really help you to balance your blood sugar levels as well. Look at how you can not skip breakfast and look at something that is going to be higher in protein for your breakfast. It might be a protein smoothie, or it might be some scrambled eggs or an omelette. It doesn't have to be something boring, and it definitely shouldn't be out of a cereal box. So that is the tip number one, how you can try and look at not eating less, but eating smarter. And tip number two is how can you balance your blood sugar so that you cut the cravings and increase your energy? I'm hearing a lot from women about how much they are craving sugars, craving those sweet things, feeling tired, feeling lethargic, noticing that afternoon energy crashes. This is most likely that your blood sugar is all over the place. So when our blood sugar spikes, and that can be from what you're eating, from too much sugar or eating too much of the refined kind of carbs, you're going to feel great for a very short amount of time, and then you are going to crash. And that is most likely going to make you feel more angry, hungry, more moody, and most likely reaching for something else. And it creates that roller coaster effect. I see it with women all the time. And it also means that you're feeding your cravings and you're overeating as well. If you are eating carbs, nothing wrong with fantastic. We need them. They're a fuel source, but bring in your proteins and fats. You may have heard the word macros or macronutrients throwing around. Look, I don't believe in it being like perfect or counting or anything like that. Who's got time for that? But look at your food, and can you bring in some protein and fat in there just to slow down that sugar spike so that you don't get that initial sugar spike? You're most likely not to have those hunger cravings afterwards, and your body's going to break those foods down a lot better. Don't let yourself get to that point of being over hungry. That's going to lead to binge eating, emotional eating, stress eating, and we don't want to do that. And then start looking at what foods might have sugars in them, sauces, drinks, processed foods. That's really important. Instead of just grabbing coffee and a muffin for breakfast, start looking at how you can bring in your proteins, your fats, and your carbs. I always do, not always, but a lot of the times I'll do a smoothie because I'm on the go and I just find it easy to drink. But inside my smoothie, I do have protein powder, very good quality, organic, certified one, not part of some meal replacement or anything like that. And I have my green veggies in there, and I have my fruit in there, and I have my nut butter in there. And that, it helps my blood sugar be stable and really gives me a lot of energy. Remember that weight loss isn't just about food, it's also about the way you look at yourself. So tip number three is how can you work on your mindset and your own personal accountability? How does that look like for you? So reminding yourself that how you think and how you support yourself and the people that you use around you can be a really big impact on what your results are going to be and what you're actually capable of. So first thing is stop aiming for perfection. It doesn't happen. There's no such thing on this health journey. It's going to be wobbly, messy, all over the place. Find your why. Instead of saying, I want to lose weight, actually go deeper and say, why do I want to lose weight? What am I hoping to achieve from that? Yes, you're going to fit into some clothes that you haven't been able to fit into, but what else? Is it that you want to feel more confident in yourself? Is it that you want to have more energy? What is the actual reason why? What's your why? And look at, do you need support? Is it within this community you share that what your goals are and ask everybody to help you? That can be a huge game changer. And I've been part of this community only for about 3 months. And what I've learned in that time is a lot of women that are messaging me, asking me for help as the group expert in weight loss, just telling me how stuck they're feeling, not sure what to eat, feeling like they know what to do but can't get started or motivated. So I was talking to the group admin and I have come up with something that I'm just launching right now. And that is a brand new, simple, easy 7-day program, the Kickstart for long-term weight loss. So it only goes for 7 days. I'm going to teach you the foundation. So everything that I do with all my nutrition and mindset coaching clients is condensed down into just 7 days. I've made it simple. It's designed for guidance, some structure, some accountability, everything you need to kickstart for weight loss. And it's not about dieting, it's not about quick fixing. I do provide step by step so that I simplify it. If you are interested, it does have a launch price included as well for women of this community. So if you're really ready to get that kickstart, get that reset, get yourself motivated and started and moving, and to actually get a bit educated, not just in healthy foods, but getting educated in the mindset and what works for you, because it should be specific to you. This is where we make the mistakes when we're trying to follow everybody else's way of eating for our goals, when we need to work out what we actually need. I hope this has been helpful. If you are interested in the Kickstart 7-day weight loss program, comment below Kickstart and I will send you all the details. We have a launch going, so it's a fantastic time to get started. Hope this helps. Bye.